Hey friends, and welcome to your classroom yoga practice. We begin in mountain pose. So walking the feet under the hips, toes pointing forward, arms resting at your sides. Let's breathe in through our nose, and then breathe out through the nose. Let's start off by taking some circles with the nose, moving in one direction. And then taking your circle the other way. Bring your head back to center. Let's loop our shoulders forward, up, and back a few times. So forward, up, and back. Forward, up, and back. Wonderful. On your next breath in, reaching the hands towards the sky, take up space, spread through your fingers, fingertips touch overhead. Breathe out to float your hands back down to your sides. Breathe in, sending the hands up and overhead, look up. Breathe out to float your hands back down to your sides. All right, place your right hand on your hip. On your next breath in, sweep your left hand to the sky, draw a big rainbow up and overhead as you reach over towards the right side. Breathe in to your side body. And then breathe out to come back to center. Breathe in to really reach your left hand to the sky. Imagine that you're trying to reach for some stars. And then breathe out to release your left hand to your hip. On your next breath in, sweeping the right hand to the sky, draw your big rainbow up and overhead, reaching your right fingertips to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out to come back to center. Breathe in to really reach and lengthen through your side body. And then breathe out to release your right hand to your hip. On your next breath in, send your arms from left to right. And then breathe out to really draw those pinkies back. So we're opening on up through the chest. Breathe in. And then breathe out to give yourself a big, loving hug. Right arm over top of your left. Breathe in to send your elbows towards the sky, stretching through the skin of your belly, look up. And then breathe out to begin to draw the elbows towards the ground, rounding through your back body, chin towards your chest. Breathe in to stand nice and tall once again. Breathe out to send your arms from left to right. Breathe in. Breathe out to give yourself another hug, left arm over top of the right this time. Breathe in to reach the elbows towards the sky, look on up. And then breathe out to begin to round through your back body, chin towards the chest. Breathe in to stand nice and tall once again. And then breathe out to release your hands to your sides. Great work. So now we're going to be doing a little bit of balancing. So if balance is a little bit tricky, what I like to do is I like to hold on to a focal point out in front of me. So this could be a mark on a wall or it could be an object. All right, so we're going to use our left leg as our standing leg. So let's lift our right foot away from the ground, interlace your fingers, and then place your hands around your shin, so just below the knee, and then guide your knee a little bit closer towards your chest. You can rotate through your ankle here, so taking some circles with your foot. Keep that breath flowing, you got this. Breathe in. And then breathe out to release your right foot back to the earth. All right, let's check it out on the other side. So lifting your left foot away from the earth, interlace your fingers, hold your knee as you guide your knee a little bit closer towards your chest. And then rotate through your ankle. So drawing some circles. Breathe in through your nose. And then breathe out through your nose as you lower your left foot back down to the earth. All right, send your arms from left to right and then step your feet nice and wide. Toes pointing forward. I like to place my feet so that way they're roughly underneath my wrist points. All right, breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, begin to lean forward, leading with your heart. but we're only going to go to the halfway point. So we're not going to fold all the way down. Just look on down at the ground, checking it out here. And then continue the journey. Bend your knees as you do this. And then eventually releasing your fingertips to or towards the earth. So we're keeping a nice, generous bend in our knees as we do this movement and posture. All right. So now let's begin to walk our hands over towards our left foot, the top of the left foot. All good if it does not touch. And now walking the hands back to center and then over towards the right foot. Walking your hands back to center, over towards the left, perhaps feeling a nice stretch in the backs of the legs and also even in the side body. And then walk your hands back through center and then on over to the right. Walk your hands back through center. We pause here. Breathe in through your nose. And then as you breathe out, begin to slowly rise on up, nice and slow. All right, great work. Let's walk our feet in so that way they're a little bit wider than our hips. And we're going to point the toes out a little bit, heel points in. All right, hands can rest at your sides. So we're going to keep a little bouncing action in our knees as we do this movement. So let's twist our upper body towards the right. The feet remain rooted in place. And then twist the upper body to the left. And then over to the right, left, right, and left. So my dear friends, I invite you to keep this action going, moving at a pace that feels good for you. So meaning that you can pick up the pace, so take it a little bit faster, or you can keep things nice and chill and go slow. Your arms may be floating up and down, taking up a little bit more space as you do this. Just be mindful of your friends in the classroom or wherever you are practicing. We don't want to accidentally bump someone. All right. So for me, this is one of my favorite movements to do when I'm, having an off day or a bad day. I feel like it is a good one to boost the mood and, get that energy flowing in a way that feels good. So if you feel a little silly, it's all good. Smile, laugh, giggle, have some fun. All right, wherever you are, we are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to slow it on down till we find stillness. Bend your knees and then hop your feet together. Breathe in to send your hands to the sky. Breathe out to clap your hands together and then bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head. Breathe in through your nose. And then breathe out through your nose. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope that you enjoyed this classroom yoga practice. If you are interested in more classroom yoga flows, I have linked a few of them in the right-hand corner for you. Once again, thank you so very much for joining me here today. Take good care, and I will see you in the next class. Bye for now.